former Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari died today in London. This is the Vice President and some other officials departing Abuja to London to go and accompany the body of Baba Buhari back to Nigeria. It's a very serious something. Let me know your favorite memory of Baba Buhari in the comment section. Be kind, but some of you act as if you are God. You look at patients as if, hey, my people, once we die, that is the end of it. What will people say about you when you die? So many of you that are in position of authority, maybe you are a secretary to somebody powerful, maybe you have companies, maybe you have customers, you have clients. How are you treating your clients? All this wealth that people amass for themselves, when they are gone, they are gone. They leave every single dime behind. It is only their legacy that remains.
Buhari, aged 82, passed away this afternoon at approximately 4:30 p.m. BST. This is after a prolonged illness. It is a profoundly sad day for Nigeria, a moment of collective mourning. In recent weeks, persistent rumors online suggested that the former military ruler was unwell, and sadly today those rumors have now been confirmed. The nation acknowledges the loss of a powerful, if not polarizing figure, a statesman whom I personally closely studied for 8 successive years. Now, this clinic, known for serving high-profile patients, including His Majesty King Charles III and the late Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, is situated in one of the capital's most prestigious medical districts, just steps away from Harley Street. I think the location alone underscores the seriousness of the prolonged treatment that the former president was receiving. Now, in the coming hours, according to my sources, Femi Gbajabiamila, Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu, is expected to arrive in London. Now, his mission, of course, will be to assist the family with support and oversee preparations to bring the president home to Nigeria under official state protocol. Now, I think it's obvious that the magnitude of this moment cannot be overstated. Buhari was a defining presence in Nigerian life, first as a head of military regime in the 1980s, then later becoming the first president to defeat an incumbent in a democratic historic election in 2015. Now, his tenure inspired admiration for his anti-corruption stance and discipline here in the UK, yet it also drew criticism amid economic challenges and security threats. Now, today, of course, those debates will be paused because a nation reflects on a life both revered and contested. For now, from here on Devonshire Place, a somber London sky mirrors the sadness that is felt across continents. Here at the London Bureau, Channels TV will stay on site for developments, including the arrival of the Vice President, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, official statements from the family, funeral arrangements, and further insights from the VIP delegation. Juliana Olayinka reporting for Channels TV News in central London.
Our sincere condolences to his family, his wife, his children. The man was 82. May you so rest in peace. Okweko means it is the kind of death that family members will come together and celebrate. Yes, because he was in his 80s. Now, I know a lot of people will be offended that we will also talk about the big elephant in the room, the fact that a former Nigerian president died in a hospital in London. But we have to talk about this. We are not trying to offend anyone. We are respecting the dead. But while we are respecting the dead, we also need to respect those that are living. Because even though Baba Buhari is gone, we still have millions of people that are in desperate need of better health care in Nigeria. So we are respecting the dead, we are also respecting the living. And that's why we started out sympathizing with everybody that is affected. However, we cannot ignore the big elephant in the room. Why London? Why should a whole president that was in office for 8 years, and that is different from when he was head of state in the 80s, why should another former Nigerian president is also in London fighting for his life? Former head of state Abdusalam Abubakar, he's 83. Should it be like that? I mean, Mandela died in his own country, South Africa. What is our own problem? Do we not have shame? In fact, Buhari has been in London receiving treatment since April, according to Premium Times. May, June, July. 3 months. He spent the last 3 months of his life in a hospital in another man's country when he's supposed to be surrounded by loved ones. How can someone in 8 years refuse to build or equip at least one hospital and make it good enough for him to be treated? By the way, when he was leaving Nigeria, he never knew this would be his last time of leaving Nigeria, because according to Premium Times, so he actually went for checkup when his condition got worse. And that's how he ended up not coming back home. Remember, that is what he did throughout his tenure. He was always going to London for checkup and all kinds of treatment. We shouted, so build a good hospital in your own country. By the way, we have a hospital just for presidents and their family members inside Aso Rock Villa Gongo. Forget about all the billions that they claim to have spent on that presidential clinic. Buhari himself in 2021 approved another 21 billion naira for this same presidential clinic. This is 2025. Why didn't he go there for treatment? Only God knows how much money has been siphoned in the name of that Aso Rock clinic. Yet, when they unveiled the thing 2 years ago, it was not special. I mean, it's not like, well, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. But for the kind of money that they said that they spent, it's like we like to celebrate mediocrity. Anyways, Buhari don't do his own. Alaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are the one in power today. We know you have had I'm just, child. Sorry guys, I made some banana bread today in honor of Baba Buhari. You know, like I said, you know, so maybe I ate too much. I'm sorry. As I was saying, Alaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, hey, you are the one in power today. Jagaban. This is the same thing that we've been saying for decades. What will it take for you to listen? Because you are already following the same path of going abroad for treatment. Come and check up. You are back in London, you are back in France, France, Alaji. When will you work on our health system in Nigeria? When will you work on our health infrastructure? And if you will not do it for us, because maybe you guys think we are trying to inconvenience you, do it for yourself. And you know what I'm saying? That how old is Alaji now? Actual age. What do you mean 73 people? How old is his daughter? Because before they deleted her age on Wikipedia, 1962, no, cause see, we have receipts. Some of us, we saved it. Emma Binu. Then 1962, no, they wrote 1962, which means that his daughter will be 63 this year. No, be so. Are you now telling me that Tinubu is only 10 years older than his daughter? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Especially because before they edited Alaji's age as well on Wikipedia, 1942, no, they wrote 1942, which means Alaji should be 83 this year. Oh, they may be watching. Okay, I take back everything I said. Alaji is 73. 73 is Alaji. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh, guys. Alaji is 73. 73 is Alaji. But 73 is also not young. If you will not build a good hospital for us, come on, people, do it for yourself. At the age of 73. Do it for former President Obasanjo. The man is 88 now and he's going strong. We don't want Obasanjo dying abroad. In case you are watching, Grandpa, I'm just saying he deserves to get good treatment in his own country at this age, you know. Do it for Babangida if you will not do it for us. Babangida is 83 now, no, so his health is not doing well. In fact, if you won't do it for us, do it for Atiku. Benny, do it for Atiku. He will be 79 this year and he wants to be president, so that if he becomes president, he would definitely be in his 80s. We can't afford an 80-year-old man running to London, running to Germany, running to France for treatment. If you won't do it for us, do it for Atiku. You know what? I have a better idea. If you will not do it for the rest of us, please do it for Wike. Benny, do it for Wike. Alaji, do it for Wike. Oh. The man was almost in a plane crash recently. Abegbo. He was shouting, was hey, pleading the blood of Jesus. We did not know Wike works with Jesus. Wike and Jesus, they are like this. That was the day we knew that Wike walks with Jesus. He was praying. Imagine if that plane had crashed. Would we now be carrying him to London? Because every minute would count. Alaji Edakun, do it for Wike. You seem to like the guy. When we tell you people to do the right thing for your citizens, you act as if you are doing us a favor. And then you refuse. Private jet, private jet, France. You will be entering private jet, acting as if you are doing us. You are doing yourself. Do it for Wike. Anyways, you know. Anyway, Baba Buhari don't go be that too. Believe it or not, right now, everybody is talking about what he did and what he did not do. People are talking about NSAS. They are talking about how Boko Haram became emboldened. They are talking about armed Fulani herdsmen, how they became emboldened during his time. They are talking about bandits during his time. People are still talking about how herdsmen will be grazing their cows on the runway when Buhari was president. I'm just saying, it is whatever you do that people will remember. I'm not saying he didn't do good things, so I'm just telling you what, you know me, I can never say anything bad about anybody. So I'm just giving you feedback, what people have been saying. And I know that some of you have laughed while watching this video, but can we take something out of what has happened? This life is nothing, it's not that serious. All this wealth that people amass for themselves, when they are gone, they are gone. They leave every single dime behind. It is only their legacy that remains. So I'm hoping that some of you that are watching today, that are in positions of authority, maybe you are a teacher, maybe you are a doctor, you are a nurse. Some of our nurses can be very mean. Some of them are very nasty. Some of you are not nice. I'm sorry. Many of you are nice, but some of you, you act as if you are God. You look at patients as if, hey, my people, once we die, that is the end of it. What will people say about you when you die? So many of you that are in position of authority, maybe you are a secretary to somebody powerful, maybe you have companies, maybe you have customers, you have clients. How are you treating your clients? Maybe you are a father, maybe you are a mother. What will your children say about you? Or you are a grandparent, what would they say about you? Maybe you are a daughter, you are a son to somebody. That is no respecter of anybody. It is never how long we live, but how well we live. Please, while you are yabbing Buhari with one hand or maybe two hands as you are typing, think about yourself as well. What will people say about you? More importantly, if you have elderly ones in Nigeria, call Help Me Waka. Let them go and deliver food stuff to their doorstep. That is part of your legacy. Many of you hear me talk about Help Me Waka, Help Me Waka. You've never even taken your phone once to go on their website, to go and order mindi and all the good stuff for your elderly people in Nigeria. They don't even have to be elderly, just your loved ones in Nigeria. If you're watching this from Nigeria or from Ghana or from Cameroon, you better call your loved ones and tell them, remember your legacy. If your legacy has not been good, call Help Me Waka today. They can change your legacy.
have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. Turning back, no turning back. Have you decided to follow Jesus? Have you decided to follow